to Workout Master episode 16. This is Ruben.
This is Aram.
And today, since it's Friday and people are running out of energy, usually, I want to talk about energy and about working in and working out. This is a beautiful concept we learned from our mentor C.H.E.K. And today we're going to tear it apart.
Yes, we are.
Yeah! TGIF!
Rip it apart.
Alright, so Ruben, you want to start on it?
I can, absolutely. Alright, so like Aaron mentioned, working in versus working out. Drain versus gain. That's the key to balance, like we have mentioned before. Now, understand that anytime you create any type of movement, any exercise, any type of training, any sport, it's all going to be energy coming out, being drained out of the body. So sometimes we're not ready to do that. And we might need to actually build up energy before we can afford to spend it. And that's where the concept of working in comes in right to the measure.
Exactly. So a lot of times we talk about exercise, let's go running, let's do something.
Right.
And people get excited about exercise altogether. Yeah. They want to do something. And for our perspective as a coaches, it is important to assess first to how much energy do you altogether have, and do you have any extra energy to give?
That's right.
Through the workout.
Yeah, and it's quite common that people start, they want to get in the road to health and they figure, well, I got to start working out. I'm like, no, you got to start working in, buddy. You missed a big step in the middle.
Exactly. So think of it like this. If you go back to the episodes where we talk about stress, when we talk about nutrition, when we talk about water, when we talk about sleep, when we talk about balancing things out, part of the balancing with an exercise is either working in or working out.
Yes. So
one thing you can do is either you can find a C.H.E.K practitioner in your area, or anybody who is excellent with assessment of such a thing, which I don't really know a lot besides C.H.E.K practitioner. But anyway, you can always comment, ask us question. Yep. It's important to understand if you need to plug some drain, or you can actually
begin to drain.
Begin to drain.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's think of what we would think as a working in. What's working in means?
Well, working in by definition, I don't think it has really been defined yet.
And we'll define it today.
Let's go to Wikipedia. Working in means, a form of gathering energy. Well, he says, what is a form of gathering energy when you're exercising? Well, it is exercising, but to go beyond exercise is movement. And movement does not have to be stressful. So
it's a simple movement, and something that, by the way, people did for generations. So we can call it a working in.
Yes.
You can call it harvesting energy. You can call it Tai Chi. You can call it anything that you want. Ultimately, the people that did for thousands of years, all the exercises, yoga and stuff, most of it, unless you exhaust it after it, that is working in. So if you start an exercise program and after you finish it, you actually feel more energetic, not because you're running high on endorphins, by the way.
Good point. Good point.
But more energetic because you actually got some energy from it. So if you did some like a light form of exercise, some sort of Tai Chi, light yoga exercise. And then if you ever check C.H.E.K's book, How to Eat, Move and Be Healthy, there's a whole series of energy exercise that he took from different places and combined in this form of energy exercises.
Right.
Yeah? And some of them he created himself, some of them he took it from different...
Therefore, with the purpose of actually harvesting or gathering or getting or drawing energy into the body and block the drain. Basically, that's what that exercise does.
Exactly.
So,
for working in, another thing that I want to say, it is very important to do it slowly and not to think of it as the bad thing. I think it's a beautiful thing that you can actually work in first.
I mean, let's be clear. If you go to your, exercise club, whatever that be, sports club, whatever, 24-hour fitness, LA Fitness, Equinox, I don't care. They're all, you know,
your own house.
pretty cool places. And you stand in the middle of the floor where everybody else is grunting and pushing weights and stuff like that, and you start doing some Tai Chi. They should slap you, because that's not the place to do it. Ideally, you want to do it in a nice, quiet place that you feel comfortable, and that you can feel actually surrounded and supported by the surroundings. And that might sound a little airy-fairy. I don't care. It is the truth.
Some kind of nature. So park will be good.
Yes.
Exercise class where the other people, where there's exchange of energy. Very subtle, but there is an exchange of energy. A like-minded individual is doing the same thing that you do.
Correct. So Tai Chi will be fantastic.
Excellent.
Qigong, forms of Qigong will be fantastic. And the funny thing, guys, about Qigong, you'll find that some of the guys in YouTube that are doing some crazy bastard workout things, they're actually Qigong practitioners too. So not only are they draining their body of energy when they do those crazy workouts with kettlebells and jumping and all that stuff, actually they have a time after they finish working out that they do Qigong. They don't tell you that, but I'm telling you because I know it for a fact. So, or other forms of doing forms also besides the Tai Chi, the Qigong, there's some exercises that you can learn easily from Paul C.H.E.K books, you know, how to move, eat and be healthy. And also yoga. But it has to be a form of yoga that is very, very gentle. One thing that has happened with yoga is that has been almost become bastardized.
Yeah, like a power yoga. Power yoga.
Yeah, pretty soon we're gonna have yoga with, you know, with full
with a kettlebell.
With full
a kettlebell yoga.
With full contact gear. It's not yoga, that's you know, that's something else. You got to be kidding me.
That's a weird creation of humanity.
Yeah, that's like, you know, taking something that is pure and essential, not that what they're doing for that matter is not pure, but, you know, taking an ontology of exercise that has been lasted for over 6,000 years and just doing something, you know, completely ass backwards with it. No. So those exercises, they are fantastic to start getting some energy. And you notice that they don't have to be done for too long. You say, well, a yoga class is an hour, I don't have an hour. Say, good. So go do outside and go do breathing squats for 5 minutes if you can last that long. You know, or for 3 minutes.
By the way, we're going to include some clips of exercises coming up soon.
Right.
Yeah? We'll show you simple exercises that you can do.
So, let's go back to the key points. Work in before you start working out.
Absolutely.
If you don't have the energy, don't spend it. If you don't have the money, why would you spend it? It's only going to create more of a detriment to your pocket or to your health, or both.
Exactly.
Right?
Working out.
Working out means just working out, whatever form, you know, playing sports, going hiking, parasailing, wakeboarding, skiing, golfing. Those are working out because you're exuding more energy than you actually replacing by means of the movement of the energy, the chi, the prana, the life force, whatever you choose to call it. It's all the same. Universal force, blah, blah, blah.
Now, let's figure out also really quick, what is the benefit of exercise? Like, I found like people don't really understand what's the benefit of exercise.
Good questions, because there's days in the week that I'm really tired. So why am I doing this? Why am I, you know? Those are the days, by the way, that I do working as opposed to working out.
So there is a benefit to draining yourself.
Right.
As long as your body has an ability to recover from the damage that you've done.
Right.
So if you are already drained, and you create even more drain, your body has to recover from double drain, and that is unlikely to happen. So you end up being in a deficit.
Double drain. Where does he get this?
Come on, this
double secret formation, double drain.
Like secret Saturday. Anyway, but if you actually created a drain, but yet your body has a lot to give and rebound from the drain that you just created,
right,
you're actually going to get stronger. That's the benefit of exercise.
Right.
And that is why it's important to assess, you need to work out or work in first.
Right. So what he basically tells you, what you can read in any physiology textbook, is going to be the difference between creating anabolic and catabolic, you know, system activation.
Exactly.
So.
All right. This is all I wanted to say. You want to say anything else?
No, just start working in.
Working in, guys. When you're done working in, work out.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for watching. By the way, if you make comments, please go to workoutmaster.com. Place all your comments out there. We'd love to hear from you. We got so much emails and support. It's pretty amazing.
Yep.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm sure Ruben feels the same?
I have nothing. Of course.
He does feel the same. Thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Get working in.